is the proof that everything that you experience or perceive to be real, including your physical body, is not actually real or does not exist outside of your awareness of its existence, and that awareness of being or your consciousness itself is who you actually are. Now, how do you know that you are real or your physical body is real or it exists? You only know that your body or anything exists or is real through your awareness of its existence. So what makes any experience real to you is your awareness of such an experience and not the experience itself. Because you can't experience any experience without your awareness of that experience. So you as an awareness or consciousness entered your current version of your body and made it real to yourself. So what happens is that your consciousness enters your next version of your body, which comes to life and becomes you in your current reality. In the same way, it enters another body when you are dreaming at night or in your sleeping dream, and then that body in that reality becomes your objective experience or real to you. So the real you is not the body that you fall asleep in your current reality, or the body that you enter in your dream reality, but rather the real you is that which enters these bodies and realities and makes them objective or real to itself. Now, if you withdraw yourself or your awareness from your current reality and instead place it into your desired reality, then your current reality must vanish from your view. Why? Because it does not have your awareness of it. On the other hand, your desired reality or your desired experience has your awareness in it, and thus it must be made real or visible to you. Now remember, any experience made real equals an awareness of such an experience. Thus, the key to shifting to any reality is to simply obtain an awareness or consciousness of the thing desired or the desired reality. And then the experience must become visible or objective to yourself. Now I'm going to teach you in more detail how exactly to control the direction of your dream, or which reality your awareness merges with or enters next and makes it visible on the screen of space. So this is how it works. You are literally in a dream of your consciousness right now. Now you can't see your real self or the dreamer. You can only see or experience that which the dreamer or your consciousness is dreaming or experiencing right now, or the reality that your awareness is merged with now. The dream works like a mirror in which there is the image and its reflection. Only here you have a reverse mirror. In a regular mirror, the image is tangible or material, whereas its reflection is intangible or something that you can't touch or not material. Now, in your waking and in your sleeping dream, the mirror is reverse, meaning the image is actually intangible or not material, whereas its reflection is tangible or material. The mirror is also deceptive because it does not have the visible surface separating the image from its reflection, like in a regular mirror. And because of this, you can't separate the dreamer from its dream, or your real self from any experience it enters. In other words, you don't realize that you are dreaming while you are dreaming, whether in your waking or your sleeping dream. And because you do not realize that you are dreaming, the dream controls you or your attention, your awareness, which is who you truly are. Also, your real self or the image as your awareness is invisible, and thus you can't see or perceive your real self or the image. In other words, the reflection will not show you your real self because you are invisible, but rather it will show you the reality which your awareness has entered in the form of the experience of your current reality. So the reflection will only show you where your real self or your awareness is at in your dream at any given moment. So as your awareness enters any particular section of the dream or a reality, it basically loses itself inside the dream, or it becomes inseparable from the dream it is dreaming. Thus, it can't see or perceive itself as the dreamer of the dream, or as the one who is actually dreaming the dream, but rather it can only see or experience the actual dream it has entered or it is in. So you are basically asleep because yourself, which is your attention or your awareness, is immersed or stuck in your current section of your dream or your current reality. And because you are asleep dreaming, you can't control your dream, but rather the dream controls you. So if you are not awake inside the dream, or you don't know that you are the one who is dreaming the dream, you are basically helpless and you won't be able to control the direction of the dream in your favor, or the future, or what you are going to experience as real next is not up to you. It's not up to you because it is your attention or your awareness and not your body which moves you from one reality to another and allows you to experience anything, including your current version of your body in your current reality as real to you. So if you do not wake up inside your dream and control yourself or your attention, then your attention is not yours and it will be controlled by whatever is going on inside the dream. So here on this material side of the mirror, you only see the reflection of the reality which has already existed and continues to exist in its invisible form. On the virtual side of the mirror or the image side of the mirror, like a frame on a film roll. So your current reality has already existed before it became visible to you via your awareness of its existence. In fact, everything already exists in its invisible form on the virtual side of the mirror. But you just cannot see it or experience it until you become aware of experiencing it via your awareness merging with that experience or entering any particular reality. That is how everything or every reality is made visible or is illuminated on the screen of space. So everything that ever was, will be, or ever could be already exists right now on the virtual or the image side of the mirror or in its invisible form. And therefore, remember, you cannot objectify a new reality or make any reality real to yourself from this side of the mirror, the reflection, or your current reality. You can only choose a new reality from the other or the virtual side of the mirror where your real self is at. So the key to shifting to any reality is to wake up inside your dream. But how do you wake up inside the dream. To wake up inside your dream, you must pull yourself or your attention away from your current reality and shift it to your awareness center. It's like zooming out of your current reality as your true self. So your awareness center is basically your observation center from which you can see where your attention is focused on in any one moment or what it is focusing on. At the same time, you can observe yourself or what is going on around you. Now wake up and ask yourself, where am I? Or what am I doing? Or where is my attention? From this point, you will be able to observe your thoughts and what is going on around you. In other words, you will be able to see the reality that surrounds you and yourself within this reality. So when you pull yourself or your attention from your current reality or what is in front of you, you basically draw an invisible line between your real self, the dreamer, and the dream. Now you can't see this line, and the reason why you cannot see this line is because the surface of the dream mirror, unlike a regular mirror, is not a surface as such, but rather it is an intangible transitional boundary between the object and its reflection. Now the key is to transfer your attention to your desired reality and become aware of experiencing it right now. When the feeling of being there becomes normal to you, or when you feel like the version of you who is already there, then that reality must be illuminated on the screen of space, or you must experience it as real to yourself. So basically, whatever you want already exists in its invisible form, but you can only experience it through your awareness of experiencing it. So the key is to make your desired experience as real or natural as you can, or as if you are experiencing it right now. This is how you merge your awareness with your desired reality and make it visible or objective to yourself.